So that's the first coat of primer. Are you gonna show him your new purchase?
Sure. Look at this.
This kid never ceases to amaze me.
While I'm waiting in line, I can play Super Mario Bros.
Out of all things that you could get.
Yeah.
For $75. $50.
It's a real Nintendo product. I suggest you guys go buy one. It is awesome.
Hey, at least you're driving like one of the nicer trucks today.
It's not bad.
He likes the 88, and he's been driving the 88 for the past, what, like 5 or 6 days? 88 Mac.
Something like that.
Okay, I guess I'll go ahead and load you because you probably need to get going again if you want to get back at a decent time.
The wait line is 6 hours.
Gotta go up the ladder. Loading. White corn. Good morning, y'all. Well, today we're gonna finally do some painting. Got her pretty well stripped down. Everything's bondoed up. Put all these holes and stuff, filled them in with fiberglass, put bondo over them, smooth them out. Nice and smooth, not many bumps, very little bumps. Don't have to be perfect here on Rush Farms. Next thing I gotta do is I gotta clean up some little pieces that I'm gonna paint, which won't take me long. And then we're gonna mix some paint and I'll carry you along with me on that. But yeah, I bought new paint guns. I hope they're gonna work great. They told me that they're the best thing right next to a snap-on paint gun. A snap-on paint gun's a solid, I think around $900 range on the low end ones. They range all the way up to $1,600 but got my mask here, my Darth Vader mask as I call it. But yeah, that's where we're at. We're gonna get started on mixing paint here soon, and I'll do a time warp, I guess, and I'll show you how I mix my paint. So rock and roll. Alright, so you're not going to be able to see me talking too much here, but what we're doing is we're mixing paint on this paint cup. I'm doing a 2-to-1 to a half ratio on this. I'm doing 2 parts paint, 1 part of reducer, and, wait no, 1 part of hardener, and then half a part of reducer. So I got my gun set to I think I have it set at 30 psi. The recommended for this paint is I think 18 to 40 psi, so I got it in that middle range in there. So that'll be about perfect. That's what we want. Yeah, so we're at a 2-to-1 to a half ratio on here. We're gonna get to mixing. I have to do this kind of quickly, so there might not be much explanation on it, because the longer I wait, the more it sets up in here, and since this is epoxy, we don't want that. This is an epoxy-based hardener, or epoxy-based hardener, of course, but since it is the primer coat, it's going to be an epoxy-based primer too. So it's kind of interesting. I've never done epoxy hardener before, so we're gonna see how it goes. No, I'm not going back into the dark office again. Not me, I would never. So we are still working on pricing stuff. So I'm gonna finish this up and then go wash the head trailer, and then, or the head. I'll probably end up taking it up to Van Gilder's and getting it ready to get put in the shed. All I really gotta do is pull it up there for now, and then we'll probably end up having to take the tractor up there and back it in. I'm interested to see what my new truck pulls that thing like though. That'll be interesting. And then tomorrow I have to take my new truck and go get an oil change on it. So hopefully I can go do that. And then maybe we can stop by Hudson and see the X9 that they got sitting out there, because that would be cool. I'm interested. So I've got my first part of paint in here. We're gonna move on to the JH3770, which is the hardener. This is an epoxy based hardener. So we're gonna add one part of this. This is JR506. Add our half part of this. Should be enough paint in this cup to fill my gun once, and probably another time, or about a half a time after that. Now I notice this is pretty thin, so we might have to add something to it if we start running into issues with it. I do recommend a mallet, not a hammer. So we're just gonna use the rubber stick, because it's the same thing, right? I think, at least. I think it rounds up to it, pretty close to the same. Take our hands off, get dirt off of us. I'm gonna set you guys up on a tripod thingy, and you're gonna watch me paint, I guess. So, we'll see how this go. This primer is white, so this truck is going to be white. So we're gonna put this primer on first. I'm gonna do 2 coats tonight, and then I might do a 3rd coat. I don't know. We'll see how it looks. And then tomorrow I'll probably do it Monday, so I have a whole day to do it. But I'll probably do the actual base coat, or the actual white paint. So good to roll. Well, here goes the school bus. Hi kids. No, we're working on washing off the head now. Shouldn't take too much longer. I'm about done, so I just gotta get some of that stuff out in the bottom there, and then spray off the back side of this, put some air in that tire, and then take it up north, and we should be good. I hate washing heads. Washing heads isn't as bad as washing combines, but it still sucks. So let's finish this up real quick. Can you hear me or see me? So that's the first coat of primer. We gotta wait about 15 minutes and we'll do a 2nd coat. This place is basically, I guess I would say, hot boxed right now. I mean, I gotta suck all this out of here in a minute after I get this first coat off, or after I get this 2nd coat done. But it's returning to white, which we like. Oh yeah. It's looking good, mighty fine. So we just dropped off the head wagon up here at Russellville. We'll come up here tomorrow morning probably and move it into the shed. There should be room in there, so it'll be nice to have it in a shed. And then the other 2 heads, the one just got washed the other day. We haven't put it up yet. We got to figure out where we're gonna put it at. This is the auger head's the only one that'll fit in this barn up here in the spot that it needs to go in. And we already got a bunch of other stuff in there. We might end up trying to take the other 2 heads up to Emerson and put them in the barns up there, or take them up to, or take them down the road and try and shove them in that barn somehow, but I doubt that'll end up happening. We'll have to see. Might end up just pulling them through the Quonset hut and trying to stick them in there. So anyways, we're gonna go back to the farm because I got another meeting here in a little bit. But we put the new truck to work. It pulls nice with that head wagon, I will say. It didn't do half bad. It never lagged any. Usually whenever you put a pickup in front of one of them head wagons, it just no, this one was smooth, really smooth for pulling that heavy of a head. So anyways, we're gonna get back to the farm. So yeah, we'll try and do this one little fun thing that everybody else does where you it's not working. Yeah. I don't see any cat prints on the hood.
That's good.
That's really good. He's putting on another coat of primer today, and then what? You think he'll finish painting tomorrow?
No, because I have to take 72 hours between coats.
72 hours
Or not
between?
72 hours. I have to have 72 hours I can work on the truck.
Huh? To paint it?
So, well, it's not going to take me 72 hours, but I have to have 3 coats of color put on it within 72 hours. So I have to have,
That's 3 days.
yeah. I have to have 3 days straight. I know I'm going to be able to work on it.
Well, I'm sure Dad will let you work on it for 3 days straight. Augie, you should have done the back.
Honestly, it's going to look like crap, but do we care around here?
It'd just get beat up and look like that in a week.
Exactly.
So, okay.
Dad said, skip the back. I said,
Well, I am going to go home. Well, just made it home for the day. So, anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Follow the farm Instagram, Facebook page. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Ain't that right, Emma? Huh? There's stickers. He won't go inside for some reason. He likes to stay outside. But Emma, on the other hand, she just invites herself in and out the door all the time. Ain't that right? Huh? Yeah, that's what I thought.